Hey guys, Kev here, and I want to do something dumb. I want to put skiffs in my Yeager M, Brian Brown Yeager M. This is my flipper version from Knife Joy, and I don't know, I just feel like doing it, seeing what happens, and I have a couple different ones here I want to test out, so that is the plan right now. I got my T8 driver. It's black hardware, so I want to be careful. D-shaped pivot. It's really fighting me already, so I'm going to switch over to the big dog. This must be a T6 in here. Yep. Let's try this. Okay, it does not want to come loose. I'm guessing it's Loctited to all get out in there. Should just break free though. I mean, it's... I got it. Don't know if they screwed up. We're gonna find out. Okay. That might be a spinning pivot in there, so we're gonna find out. Hopefully these aren't so hard to get out. You gotta be careful because these are coated, obviously, so it sucks when you strip them out a little bit. So are these two the same? Yes, they are. Okay, stay with the pivot. Yes, we got the big boy bearings. So that's what I wanted to see. Because most people are going to think these are 1/4 inch bearings. And I'm guessing they're more 6 millimeters. So we'll compare in a second. And I was wondering if maybe I could fit in the multi-rows. So we're going to have fun here. And yeah, is this a... Ah, okay, good. The actual pivot has a collar on it, so it's fine. Good to know. All right, I'm glad. Let's get some alcohol. I'm sure there's a few videos on this, but I wanted to do it. I was thinking about doing my Maverick S, but I don't know. I really like the action the way it is, so I may not do that one until I test some of the other ones I got in, so we'll see. I'm not sure how these sit in. The collars actually have like a... You could see collars have a notch. See that? Where they seat in. But I don't see a notch here, so maybe I have the wrong one. Yep, I have the wrong one there, so. Boom, popped right in. So this one goes in this way. Got it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if I can get the Loctite off of there. Man, that was almost not coming off there for a second. Oh, look at all that Loctite, yeah. Clean the blade off. D10 on this guy is phenomenal. You'll see here, it's wearing the track in And it takes a little bit of time because it's like a vertical or horizontal satin. So it's going to feel a little weird for a little while. The edges around the detent ball hole are a little sharp, so might just need to wear in a bit. We'll see how that goes. Here's one of the washers. We're going to flip those over. Oh, let's clean it first. Okay, so we want the side that has no, yep, there we go, the clean side. Again, clean side. That'll wear a new path in, which might take a little while, which is fine. Clean off the lock bar. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of KPL heavy, put that right here. Just enough to get her working in. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna figure out which bearings fit. You see, these are the 6mm 1/16 skiffs. You can get 1/4-inch ones, but these should fit the pivot perfectly, where the 1/4-inch ones are gonna be a little bit big, because we didn't know this, that 6mm was really the right size. It's just like 5mm and 3/16, right? So this is also a 6mm multi-row bearing, and I'm wondering, because the blade is so, the slot is so big, oh, they just don't fit. Now that would have been a sight to behold if you could have fit multi-rows in here like the Evo. That would have been epic, but sadly we cannot. I will say right away, these bearings that come in here are good. They are really good. They're basically Delrin bearings, so you don't really need to put skiffs in, I would say. Let's see how these fit. See how there's a little bit of room there where these are going to be tight. So it's almost better to leave in your regular bearings, but that's okay. Okay, so I need to put the, this is the side I took off, so the pivot goes through there. Trying to put all these things back in one at a time is a little hard. So we are flush, good. Blade, good. The stop pin, yeah, it's a good size. Never mind. I need to take the time to see, and that's what I was worried about. This pivot's gonna keep coming out. And it has to go in a certain way to make it flush. Like that. So I just need to set it down without letting it pop out for a second. Maybe like that, we'll see. We can always deal with it later. All right. Pop the BH back on. Looks like it doesn't want to just stay on. Okay. So I'm going to need my Loctite here. Careful. Okay. Let go. Trying to be really careful with the coated everything. It's kind of, really want to be careful. Know what I mean? Close the handle. I just don't want to end up scratching something. You'll see kind of grease all over it, and it's really oil. It's from the KPL that I've splurged all over everything. And we got to see how we did with the bearings. It doesn't matter that they take up less space inside the bearing pocket. That does not matter at all. Because they're not moving. The pivot is holding them captive, so to speak. Okay, we fire out. We have play. Because I'm not sure why, actually. Centering looks good. Still have a little bit of play. I'm guessing it's just this pivot gets really freaking tight, which is why we had those issues. Really probably doesn't need Loctite, to be honest. Wow. It's doing that as tight as it is. That's insane. So, no play, no rock, drops, shake. I mean, I don't know what else to ask for. I'm going to see if I can get it to back off a touch. Now, the D10 on the Yeager is so good. The D10 on the Yeager is so good that you're just not going to get a drop shut action. It's just not going to happen. You're always going to shake. Let me tighten that back down. Let me get it to no play. Okay. No play. No rock. Swings down. Lefty fires out. Very smooth. I'd say very minor improvement, if any, honestly, than the stock bearings. I actually really like these bearings, I have to say. It might be worth just putting them back in. Because I don't know. We haven't worn the track in yet, so I'm going to give it time. But I swear I might feel a little bit of play. There, I could tighten it one more notch. Centering looks good. I mean, there's almost no point to the Skiffs. But I'm going to let them break in and see what happens. So, there we go. That is the Yeager M disassembly, reassembly, skiff bearing swap. Again, I recommend that you use the 6mm 1/16 13 ball, and that's because they're new. They're newish. So Skiff always had these, which is what I would use beforehand on this knife. Let me see if I can get them out. Here you go. 1/4" 1/16, and you'll see the inner diameter is 0.252. On this guy, it's 0.238. So it hugs that pivot a little bit tighter, which I think gives you better lateral, gives you better stability, so to speak, right? That's the important thing. Otherwise, they're literally the same exact product. It's just a little bit tighter on the inner diameter on the 6mm. So it's really not a big deal. If that's what you have, I wouldn't, I don't think you need to go buying the 6mm. But if you don't and you want to pick a pair up for your Yeager, that's what I suggest. So I'll probably be putting them in my other Yeager when it comes in. I got a non-flipper as well. What I think is another reason it doesn't quite drop shut as much as other knives is because he went with the 1/4" or the 6mm pivot. Yeah, it's more lateral strength, etc. But I think had he used the normal 5mm 1/16 bearings in here, you'd probably be getting a really nice drop shut Yeager. But it's also got a lot to do with the lock bar tension. It's just super stiff because you get that excellent detent. I will take that trade-off. Yeah, I know, me. The guy who likes drop shut. I know. I'm a bit of a quandary sometimes, guys. So, anyway, that's it. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.